Welcome to Hattie's Hierophant. I am your tarot reader, Crystal, and welcome to your general reading for January. If you are new here, I'm hoping that if this resonates, you consider subscribing. I'd love to have you. I have a whole new year planned for us, and if you're returning, you're going to notice a bit of a change. I am going to have shorter readings. It looks like you all seem to like that a bit better. Speaking of, let's get on with it. The center of your reading, Capricorn, is that of the moon, which is very interesting because a lot of you are celebrating your solar return, so happy birthday. But on the flip side of that, sometimes what happens during birthdays is we get very reflective and we get very, we look back at our past, and you've been doing that, Capricorn. Not only have you been looking back at your past, but this past year has been kind of like a resurgence of your past and things that you had to finally just be finished with and deal with. And really a lot of it was in healing that you had to deal with it. A lot of it really had to do with your self-worth too, Capricorn. And I know that as far as the reputation of a Capricorn is not one that is lacking confidence. And I'm not saying that you did, but when you are in your moon energy, you lack that confidence because you felt forgotten, right? So I wanted to expand on that for you with spirit, and I got that of the 7 of Hearts, and this is from my illumination deck. And surprisingly enough, this energy also represents secrets. It represents secrets being revealed, much like this moon energy also reveals. So I feel like for the month of January, Capricorn, secrets are going to be revealed to you. Things that you didn't know about are finally going to be privy to you. And I don't mean this in a very dark side of the moon kind of way. I mean it in a way to where, Capricorn, let's face it, by the time you showed up to a party the past 5 years, the past 10 years, the past 8 years, by the time you showed up, the party was over. By the time you applied for the job and they were paying everybody top dollar, all of a sudden, gosh, we don't have that sort of budget anymore to have those type of salaries. It's like when you showed up, you were $1 late and a penny short. I mean, perhaps I just made that up, but that's how it was for you for a while. And Spirit is like, no more. So now that those things that were like, it was too late, and by the time you showed up, it was already gone, no more. It's going to be there. It's going to be present. It's going to be revealed to you. So I love that. You're going to get a lot of revelation spiritually as well. If you haven't already, Capricorn, I feel like a lot of you, and this is 100 because I'm getting the chills, a lot of you are already connecting with spirit. And mostly because that burdenous energy of Saturn and Jupiter really tugging at you to expand, and at the same time kind of, I feel like you've been in training for this new cycle, right? So with this training of this new cycle, this healing is also going to occur for you. And this is how I know. We are now going into your moon energy, and this is where your emotions are, right? And I know that was the center of your reading. So if you happen to be a Capricorn moon, this may resonate with you even more. And I get that of the death energy. Now I have a few other cards that I pulled for our moon energy, but I expanded specifically on this death card because I wanted some expansion, and I got that of the Ace of Hearts. So not only is this about new love, but it's also about vivid imagination. It's also about being creative and creativity. That's what was coming out as well. So if you've been feeling stumped, Capricorn, if you've been feeling like, it just isn't my time, well, it is. This cycle has been ding dong dead, and we've been talking about this for a while, and it's been a build up for you. So there is this death of the old you that had to kind of pay your dues and had to kind of go through the ringer before you would get like, any type of lump, right? And that's how it's been for you for a while. So I'm seeing that no longer is that going to be for you. Now, in addition to that, and this is just kind of, a double down on what you've been going through, I also got that of the 9 of Wands. whoo, Capricorn, I feel this energy. I feel this burden. I feel this just like, Spirit, I'm tired. Whew, I'm tired of all this work. I'm tired of all this judgment. I'm tired of all this. I feel like you've been pushing a boulder for a while, you know, like we said at the beginning of the reading. This hasn't been a short experience for you. But the reason why you're getting rewarded and the reason why you're graduating into this new cycle is because you continued to stand despite it all. Now, I have that of the Page of Wands, right? And the interesting thing is when I have it laid out, he's like that. He's walking away from these hard times, from those hard knocks, from all those times where things didn't work out and you kind of had to make do with what you had, right? You were like the MacGyver of the zodiacs, Capricorn. And here comes this new start with this Page of Wands. And really your intuition and your relationship with Spirit is so heightened right now. I would really practice that muscle. Again, I think we have a full moon that's coming up here. By the time this is posted, the full moon probably would have already happened. But during that time, you may be feeling a little tired. You may be having these really unusual, but like, was that real? Was it not real sort of dreams? And they're going to be gifts. They're going to be gifts of messages for you that's going to help you in the 3D. That's going to help you in your ego world. And that's exactly where we're going, Capricorn. We're going to go straight to your ego. Speaking of, right? I love this energy. This is also Leo energy here as well. But this is, oh gosh, it's the most beautiful energy and the most beautiful card in the deck, right? And the reason why it's so beautiful because it's authentic. It is one of prosperity, new beginning, and not only a new beginning, but a new beginning that comes with a blessing, right? I can feel the heat from that sun on this card for you, Capricorn. And you see all those sunflowers in the background, right? They're not just beautiful, but they also feed you. Not only do they feed you, but you can plant seeds from the plant and grow even more. Do you see what I'm saying? So this creativity that Spirit is giving you in your moon energy, it's going to show up in your ego energy if you so wish to ride that train, right? Because that's the relationship. Because, you know, Saturn is still our mother, right? She is still our parent. So it's not going to be gifted unless we are there to put in the work. But the great thing about it is that she's giving us, right, Capricorn, she is giving us, the first picture I see is like we're surfing on the surfboard and there are no sharks in the water, and the water is just choppy enough. It has just enough force to give you a nice ride into shore. And that's what this is. So when we talk about everything Pentacles, right? And Capricorn, let's face it, you are the worker of the zodiacs, right? So money's going to start looking good. Business is going to start looking good. It's almost like, and some of you have already been experiencing this, and probably some of you earlier Capricorns, the ones that are born in December. And if you January Capricorns haven't seen this yet, guaranteed you've been feeling a little something tingly. You've been feeling like you can expand, like you can grow. You've been feeling like that balloon that someone's blowing air into, and you're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And we have that of the Three of Pentacles. So some of us are starting a new business. Some of us, if we are just growing within our industry because we do work for someone. And I know not all of you are working either, but even those that are not getting a paycheck, so to speak, there's going to be something in that energy of work, right? It's going to be something in that energy of work to where it is going to start pushing forward. And it's going to start off a little slow, and then when it takes off, it's going to take off, Capricorn. Now, when we go into your immediate present, and I know I'm going fast, I'm trying to get the messages to you as fast as I can as they come to my head so they can come out of my mouth. And what I have in your immediate present is the King of Pentacles. And what do I mean by your immediate present, right? This is all energy based. For majority of you Capricorns who are tuning in and you are welcoming me into your energy, this is what I see energetically if we decide to keep pushing forward. And that King of Pentacles, come on. You remember how we were talking about your money's going to be a little bit better? Those of you who are interested in investing, right? Now is the time to kind of start investing a bit more. Now listen, I'm not only talking about investing as far as like the stock market. I'm talking about investing in you. Investing in you. Put your money down on your business, on your channel, on your book, on your art gallery, right? I see some of you even like knitting. I don't know, right? Perhaps that's going to be the new hot thing, is knitted sweaters and scarves. And Capricorn, you need to go out there and get the best yarn and get the best accessories to add to it, because you're about to blow up. But invest in you. Even if you have invest in more education, even if you have invest in seeking out a mentor, I hear invest in you. You've been investing in other people. You've been investing in other things. And some of you, you've been investing in other people thinking that if I help this person out, if I pour into this individual, into someone else's business, it's going to help them. And I want them to be the shining star because that's who I am. I don't want to be the one with the limelight. Well, you are about to be in the limelight. Are you ready? Now, when I also expand in your immediate future, I also have that of the Five of Cups. And the most interesting thing about fives is it's change. It's energetic. It's a very physical energy. Even though he's standing there and he's looking at those three cups, the two standing behind them, that's not the focus, Capricorn. It's that bridge in the background. You understand? Which way do you want to head? Because the way I see it, even though you have three spilt cups, gather all five and go about your business. This is just a nod to you have to physically get in there and get her done, Capricorn. I am going to do a little bit more expansion. Where am I? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this at a nice 15 for us. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I just want to expand a little bit more on your sun energy. I think we're very clear as far as where you came from, right? Well, look at that. So when I expand on that sun energy, that Leo energy, and this energy feels so good and delicious. I'm so happy for you, Capricorn. I have that of the Four of Swords and that of the High Priestess. And with the three of these being together, this rest that, and some of you have been feeling really tired, and a lot of you Capricorns get really tired around full moons anyway, right? And the High Priestess, I mean, that's where she lives, is in the moon energy. And with this self-reflection, and to me, it's not so much self-reflection, it's more of you are getting in tune with your purpose and what you're supposed to do really with the rest of your life and what that frequency feels like. And I'm hearing rest up now, because when you get busy later, you're gonna wish you would have rested. Just because you're busy doesn't mean you're being productive, right? So don't fill your life with busyness, right? Fill your life with nuggets that are going to help you in this new cycle. Speaking of, right? Remember when we talked about this? Well, we said this at the beginning of the reading. This is Saturn, right? So that death card in your moon energy, and with the sun, and the world card and the sun card. Come on, these are major arcanas, right? With that world card showing right next to that Ace of Pentacles. It is clear as day that this new cycle is starting to begin. And there's no more that you have to sit there wondering when your ship is going to come in, wondering when something's going to happen to you, right? It's no longer, Capricorn, are you just accepting the remnants and you were happy to do it. God bless you. You were happy to do it. You're like, you know what? If this is all that's left, I'll take it. If this is all you got, I'll do it. No longer do you have to be in this energy. This is a new cycle. Now, when I expand on this Three of Pentacles, and I love threes, they're joyous and fun energies. I love them so much, and I love that for you. And they're always collaborative, right? I mean, it's not a party until there's three, right? And I have that of the Hanged Man, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Cups. I am not a love reading type of reader. But I am feeling like for those of you who have been waiting for a while for that new boo-boo, right? For that new relationship, I do see that if he or she does come in, I feel like that either they're going to be a bit older than you, or they're going to be a bit more mature than what you're used to dealing with, especially in the matters of the heart. And for those of you to where it is business related, in the event that you are coming across someone who is a bit older you or a bit more experienced in what you want to do, you know that that is the person whom you're supposed to attach yourself temporarily to get the information you need to get that moving and get that started. All right, my loves. I know this was short and sweet, which is how I'm starting to like it myself. I will do some expansion readings, and there's going to be more to come in regard to that. Listen, I absolutely adore you.